Do you want to track your surf progress with amazing detail, game-changing data? Then let's dive into Ripcurl Search GPS 2. This watch will transform the way you surf.
So let's get to the unboxing. There's nothing special on the box. It's just saying that you can track yourself with live stat and record your wave count. Real-time conditions is a feature that tell how are the conditions of the day, of the waves. And also say to track other sports, so it's not just for surfing, snowboarding, skateboarding, running, cycling. You can use the watch to get some good data for you as well. So there's the watch. It just comes like this. Once you open up, it has a weird charger. It's like a clip. I never seen a charger like that before, but it is USB. Welcome to the world's largest surfing club. And then you give a paper, kind of a manual, nothing really important. The watch is pretty simple to use. It comes with 3 buttons, one to go down and one to go up, and the enter. So you're just gonna use these 3 buttons to navigate through the watch system. Firstly, let's set up the date and time and the beach where I live. You just have to press enter and you're gonna get to the menu, and we go down to settings, go to the time and tide set. Either do GPS auto set. The watch is gonna locate it where you are and we'll do the setup for you, but I'm gonna do manually. Just put the hours. It's 3:26. The data and time is already done. So let's go to the settings again and go to manual tide set. That's where we're gonna choose our beach. So here you have the whole world. You can see you have North America, Central America, South America. For example, if I go here and go Brazil, North, you have all the beaches from Brazil on the north part, of course. And then you just have to look for your beach and where you are located. So now I'm living in Australia, in the Queensland state. I live just in front of Snapper Rocks. So let's go down and look for Snapper Rocks. There we go. Just press enter and there you go. Beach is set. So we're now all set up and good to go. If you press enter again and then go to the tide, it's gonna show the low tide and the high tide through the whole day. So you can see the low tide and the high tide, the time. And if you just keep going down, you're gonna have it for the Sunday too. So low tide and high tide on the Sunday, low tide and high tide still on the Sunday, then Monday low tide and high tide, and there we go. You have the whole week that you can see the high and low tides, which is pretty amazing, right? Moon, so we can check what the moon would be, so you can better plan yourself for a surf trip or whatever. You have the sun, which shows you the sunrise and the sunset, what time the sunrise is and the time of the sunset. You also have the timing, heat timer, where you can kind of train yourself. If you are in a competition, you just put the time that you want the heat and press start heat, and you start counting the heat time for you when you are in a competition or you want to train for a competition. You have the chrono, where you can use for when you're running or doing something like that. Press start and lap, so you have your lap 1, lap 2, lap 3. It's pretty useful for you if you're running. This watch also comes with the alarm. You just set up the time that you want to wake up for your surf sesh. And now the feature that I love it and is the reason why I bought this watch is the track. So here when you go surf, you just press track and then go surf, and the GPS will locate it where you are. Once you locate it, here you start counting the waves and counting where you paddle and give all the incredible data for your surf sesh. If you go down, you have the surf comp, which is a surf competition that you can do with your friends too. And go track is when you're gonna use for any other activities such as running, cycling or surf skating. This last is when you finish your surf sesh. If you press last, you give you the information, the wave counting, your top speed straight onto your watch, so you don't have to look at your phone. And if you want to connect to your phone, you just go to settings, pair your phone, and then open the Bluetooth from your cell phone, and that's it. You are connected. So I got into the beach, turned the watch on, press go surf, But while I was in the water, the watch was just searching and wasn't getting any signal at all. So I was just there waiting it, trying to pedal in a few waves, getting a few waves, having some fun. And then 50 minutes passed and still searching, no signal at all. So I guess it wasn't working. And I had a quick look in the Ripcurl website to see what I can do to fix the problem. So apparently you have to connect your watch into your laptop and download the Ripcurl Search GPS app on the desktop and download the firmware to get all the new updates. It will get also the satellite orbit data. So I did that, went back to the beach in a clear open space where there is nothing that can get in the way of the GPS, and put it to go surf again in the same beach, and it was just searching. I was waiting there for a couple minutes and it just appeared searching and nothing happened. So I emailed the Ripcurl team to see what could it be. They replied me pretty quick and they told me if it was a brand new watch, you had to do a system reset. I went back to the beach the other day and tried to see if it works now. So I went to Snapper, pressed go surf, and then within 3 minutes I got the signal from the GPS. So I pressed start surfing and went for my surf in Snapper Rocks. It was a golden hour, so it was beautiful, a lot of surface. The water was crystal clear and Snapper being Snapper. Hey, look at this scene now. Look at the girl almost hitting the rock. Look how terrified she looks. Luckily, she didn't read the rock. It was hard to get away because a lot of people was always Snapper Rocks being Snapper Rocks. I almost went over this girl.
You alright?
But I could get a few waves, like this one. But there was another guy just dropping me in, normal in Snapper Rocks. Look at that. 3 guys in the same wave. Like they know they're dropping each other, but they don't care. So yeah, I had some fun. Could get it like 2 waves. It was a good day. I tried to do some turns too, and look how crazy. I wanted to show you guys how close I was to the rock, but if you listen carefully, you can listen to the whales.
It was a very interesting first time to using the watch. A lot of things happen in Snapper Rocks. So let's go into the Ripcurl app. So first of all, you're gonna have to download the Search GPS app on the App Store into your iPhone. The only problem is that if you have an Android phone, unfortunately you don't have this app to download it, but you can download the desktop version that you can find in the Ripcurl website, and you can still get all your data and all your surf details on a laptop. So don't worry about it. If you don't have an Android, you can still use your laptop, which is very good. So first we open here. Let's go into the tabs. In this tab, you're gonna see the people that you follow. So in here, you can see like Gabriel Medina, where he surfs. He surfs in Super Tubos in Portugal. So there's the wave count. There's all the data of his surfing, where he went, what waves he got. If you follow a friend, you can see his last surf session here. But if you want to see your surf sesh, you have to go to My Surfs, Snapper Rocks Australia, which is the last surf sesh that I did. You can see here in the left bottom corner, the blue is how many waves I caught. So I surfed 2 waves. Top speed was 11.7 kilometers per hour. My longest wave was 35 meters. If you swipe up, you still have more information, which is pretty good. You have the distance that you paddle, your surf time, and also you have the forecast on that day that you are surfing. So here you have the size of the waves, the wind, the tide, and you can even rate how good was the surfing. I'm gonna rate that a 3. What I think is pretty good on this app is that you have the photo of the beach, and you can clearly see where the sandbanks are. So it's pretty good for next time you'll be there right on the sandbank. If you never went to the beach before, you can use the app and see the map. So in here we can see two lines, right? So the blue line is just a wave, and the red line is the biggest wave, the longest wave, the best wave that you caught. And you can see like I caught it in here in this point and finished near the rocks. And if you click in the middle here, pedaling, you can see where you've been pedaling. I started from here, from the beach, and I went all this way. And look at that. Can you see all these crazy lines? It's me looking for a wave. How crazy is that, eh? And look, I was surfing right on the top of the rocks. And as a result, what happened? I just banged my board on the rock and I have a lot of scratches and a lot of holes to fix it now. Now I have no boards to surf because I just have one. I need to get this one fixed and hopefully buy another board too, so when that happens, have another board. But it is what it is. I just got a lesson learned from this app now because I could see where I was surfing and I was in a bad positioning, bad positioning. So that's another thing that this app and this watch will help you out. You can better position yourself next time. If you press the play button, you can see the real time of your surf. So you can see I was just like pedaling a lot on the top of the rocks, going up and down, up and down. Look how crazy is that. You just go in and back and forward and go back and again. Next one, you have your profile, so you can put your photo here, you can follow your friends. In here I can see I just surfed once, so I have one surf, my longest wave, my top speed, so you can see the waves, distance, water time, day surfed. And then if you want, you can put your age, your gender, your stance. I'm a goofy footer, and also, which is pretty good, you can put your boards. And I use this watch too to track my surf skating session. Which is pretty good. It showed me a few things. Show where I was. I was just skating down here where there's a little downhill where I can simulate a wave and trying to do some turns. And you can see my top speed on this surf skate was 10.6. My duration, which was 40 minutes. My distancing that I was 1.2 kilometers. And do you know what I think is pretty cool? And this feature, I really love it on Ripcurl. So Ripcurl, love it. You can see here under my name there's some club points. At the moment I have 11,400 club points. So what are they? These are points that you can use in a Ripcurl website that you can change for money and actually use in the store. For that, you gotta go to Ripcurl website, log your account on that, and when you first log in and put your profile details, you get 10,000 points, which is $5. And now I can use this $5 to use as a discount on next thing I buy on Ripcurl. If I want a new wetsuit, I can use this $5 discount, which is amazing. And look, how can you get more points? It's easy. You just have to surf and get waves. You gotta surf and have fun. I surfed 2 waves and I got 400 points. And I got another 1,000 points just for surf skating. It's not just surfing, for any activity. It's very rewarding because as many times as you go surf, having fun, enjoy yourself, make you exercise, you're gonna get points that you can use on a Ripcurl store. Here you have your clubs. You can create a club with your friends and have some fun together. On this part of the watch is where you're gonna synchronize your phone with your watch. So you just have to turn on the Bluetooth, turn on in here, and when you press sync now, is after you finish surfing and you have all the data on your phone. You just press sync and all the data from your watch will be on your phone. I think it's definitely worth it to buy. You can track your surf progress. Like for example, if this month I was surfing 2 to 3 waves every sesh, I'll see in the next 3 months I'll be surfing like 4 to 5. That means that I'm improving. So you can see a lot of things that it really is gonna change your mind. It's really gonna change the way you surf. I didn't know that you can get an Apple Watch for a little bit more that have a lot of new features, messages and answer calls and stuff, but I didn't want to get an Apple Watch because when I go surf I want to feel disconnected. I don't want to be receiving messages from my WhatsApp or messages from work or call while surfing, while in the middle of the water. So that's why I choose the Ripcurl GPS, where it just shows me what I need to know, and that's it. When I go surf, I don't want to be stressed. I want to forget about things and just want to enjoy myself. Stay breezy, you!